What's going on, y'all? Cup of coffee with the good. Gonna be a good day, Tater. About to light the coals on the ribs. Open the open your stack. That way you get plenty of air going through there. Coals get burning down pretty good. Woo, boy, feel that heat. But yeah, I thought about just hanging out a little bit. Still thinking about doing a live deal too. I don't know what else to say. Is that live your life. Live your life, and like I tell you, if you've got everything in order, you ain't got nothing to worry about, right? About time for another cup of coffee. Yeah, and also your buddy barbecue spiked coffee and a good day. So there's probably a lot of y'all out there that know how to barbecue, know what needs to be done. You know, get your uh, get your fire going real good. Let's say if you soak your coals down. Tell you what, let me go get my gauge. I'll be right back. Here's my pots. Bought it from Harbor Freight, but put something in it. Yeah, buddy. See that? I don't know if it's forward or it might be, but it says the tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of tyrants. Is that appropriate or what? Yeah. Here's the deal. Ooh, boy, look at that. Now this is a temperature, and it's also wireless. Okay. See, let me just set on the table. And then this one here is the one that you can hook on your belt, or no. Well, I guess you could if you want to have some, but it's got its own little kickstand too. So there you go. Pretty cool little setup. It also has the probes for, it will monitor your food temperature and your cook chamber temperature. They're only like, I think I paid like 35 bucks for it, Brand new batteries. Haven't even put anything in them yet. This is the first time. So I want to show you the deal. They got the probes, okay, that are for meat. Yeah, I guess they're universal. Yeah, they are universal. So either one can be used for the chamber, like your oven, It has a temperature where, well, that's what one of them will measure, and the other one measures the internal temperature of whatever you're cooking. Now, on the small one, there's where you're going to have your two hookups, okay? And this thing is pretty cool. It's even lighted. Well, you can't see right now, but yeah, it's in dark time and stuff like that. It's real easy to see. So this is what was a Therm Pro, and there are a lot of professional kind of guys that use these kind of temperature gauges. And if you do, ooh, hello, hello, hello. But if you do a lot of cooking and things of that nature, you know, then this will help a lot in keeping the temperature and whatever you're cooking. Damn, that plastic's tough. Finish putting the batteries in here and I'll show you how it works. Yeah, it's the first time I ever used this one here. I had another one, but something happened to it. Okay, now I need to take off the protective deals off your probes. Any plastic, you don't want that. You don't want that anywhere around any any temperature or heat or anything. But for these ribs, once the temperature gets up, now I like to spike the temperature at first. Okay, if it goes up pretty high, that's no problem. Let it go up, because once you can start shutting the air down by the stack, you know, this deal right here, you can start shutting the air down on it and even closing your air off on your firebox to start choking the air down a little bit, and that slows everything down. The temperature of your coals will drop, and they won't be cooking as heavy and hot because they're not getting all the oxygen that they were. You see what I mean? So this is just something, if you don't know anything about this kind of stuff, then I hope that I can help you out, you know, make you feel a little bit more comfortable about using it, because I have literally built a pit of haydock block and cooked 5 briskets overnight for a buddy's wedding. And it was pretty cool. Okay, so there. Let me see which one this one is. Okay. One and two. Okay, so it's a dual use now. Okay, so I think they did have one that was just strictly for food and one that was for the chamber. So my biggest deal, I'm just going to use one, because all I want is the temperature of the chamber. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about here. So we're going to set this, the temperature thing, outside, And what you want to do is take your thermometer and you want to lay it right. Well, some people kind of like it high, some people, you know, but you do have a little thing here. So you go through there and it holds, and that's like a little rack that where you can put in your grill. Okay, so that's one thing that you can do. I'm trying to get it in there to where, but no, I don't want it in the way either. Okay, see how it's standing in there, but it's not. It's not touching the metal on your grate because you don't want it picking up temperature from this. You want it picking up on the end. Since we're quite a ways away from the fire, you don't really have to worry too much about your grates getting too hot. But that's what take one of these bad boys. All right. Be careful the way you have your line set. Don't close it on there too hard. You don't want to damage it. But see, you can already see the temperature going up on the chamber. Now for these ribs, if they get up to like 350, 400 or what at first, don't worry about it. Keep it closed up and see how the coals are getting all white and charcoal, I mean, kind of ashy. That's what you want. You can kind of move them around a little bit, and that way they'll get a little bit more air going through them. So it just depends. You see how they smoke. That's just how charcoal does. But if you get it to where a big pile of charcoal is all white and everything, that's after it stops smoking. And that's good stuff for baking. Okay, if you have some cast iron, that helps. Look up some things, old school cornbread in a cast iron skillet. I mean, that was a bomb back when I was a kid. Everybody cooked cornbread in a cast iron skillet. Oh, look at there. See, it's even got an alarm. Check that out. Huh. Ain't that something? I did not know that. Ain't that a trip? See, that's just some new stuff. Now see, your chamber's up to 177, but watch this. Close that. See a bad boy jump up 200 degrees in a heartbeat. See what I'm saying? So let your coals get going good. And yeah, see, it's already flashing 220. So it's pretty cool. Okay, I think I need to change those. Remember I was saying about the 1 and 2 on the deal. Okay, I was just looking at the other thing. Grab it, I'll show you. Yeah, it's flashing, and one says food. You know, they both say food, but it's actually the top one is supposed to be for food, and number two, the second port, is supposed to be, I guess, for the chamber. So let's switch it over and see how that does. See, we're already at 262 degrees in the cooking chamber. All right, so that will let you know if you have some stuff to where you can watch the temperature of your food. That's going to be your biggest thing. One thing that will help is to monitor the oxygen. See, like the air that's going into your chamber, that's going to feed your fire. With this one here, you know, all of them, they adjust. So you want to get it to a certain time to where your coals are just pretty much, they're all lit, but now you want to get it to normal. Well, that's when you got to play a little bit more with your air stack up here than this. This here, you might shut it down, close it just a little bit at a time. Not no big one. The big stuff you want to use up here, okay? Because this right here is the exhaust. Okay, that's the one that you want to control the airflow and leave your fire going to where this here, you can open it up and get air to it and pick your temperature back up. See what I mean? So, now see there, 289 degrees already. So see, our coals are doing good. We're doing good. We got everything going. So y'all hang tight. I'm gonna go get me another cup of coffee. I'll be back and get the ribs too. So later.